Good morning to you, my fellow countrymen. Happy Friday morning, May 22nd. It's a beautiful day. The birds are out. They're chirping. They woke me up at 4:55 a.m. I cannot be mad. The sun's out, as you saw in my pictures before the video started. And I'm going to post a video about my neuromuscular activation, or warming up, if you will, where we want to recruit muscle fibers through neuromuscular activation movement. So we want to coordinate between our nervous system and our muscles. And in order for our muscles to move, we have to think about it first. And a lot of times we don't like to warm up. Rotator cuffs are a big injury. On my days off like today, I spent the last 3 days doing high intensity interval training, high intensity sprint training. I also did a little bit of research about the psychological and physical effects and the differences between psychological effects and physical effects of moderate intensity continuous training, high intensity interval training, and sprint interval training. And I've been combining a little bit of the sprint interval training with the high intensity interval training, using resistance bands, using other techniques that I've found success with in the past to maintain my body composition during this time when I don't have dumbbells, I don't have Olympic weights, I'm not able to get to the gym. And who knows if things will ever be the same in terms of getting back to the gym in that way. We would like to think so eventually, but in the meantime, this is what we're stuck with. And so today I wanted to get up bright and early, come out, introduce you guys to my routine, pelvic tilt. You'll notice some different things that I'll do. I'm good at hula hoop. I always have been. I've won hula hoop competitions, but really it's about activating those motor neurons and recruiting more muscle fibers to contract, rather, even on your days off. We want to maintain our flexibility. I also incorporate some sciatic nerve or sciatic stretching for the sciatic nerve into my routine. I'm going to focus on my back as well, the rhomboids. I'll focus on the rotator cuff. Many people come into the PT clinic with rotator cuff injuries, many of whom have had surgery and they're trying to rehabilitate. And so we want to make sure that we activate those motor neurons in that small muscle, or the group of muscles rather, that the rotator cuff consists of. We have the largest joint in the body, which is the back, the vertebrae. We want to activate those muscles daily to support stability in those important joints, the most important joints in our body. Now, obviously, the knees are very important, and we can certainly do resistance exercise to strengthen the quadriceps, the hamstrings, and all of those muscles in that region to strengthen those joints. The hip, you'll see at the end of the video. I like to do what's called the hip manipulation. It's my bread and butter. I'm gonna do hip abduction, adduction with knee flexion, knee extension, those type of things you'll see in the video. But really quickly, I just wanted to comment. I've been hearing talk about how we'll get back to reality. The birds are out, the sun's shining, everything's the same, except for our way of life and except for our emotions. We will never be the same. I refuse to set myself up for failure. Rather, I'll set myself up for success. If we allow to claim that baggage for the rest of our lives and not use this opportunity, be compelled to evaluate and learn from these things so that we can adapt. When we perform physical activity, when we're in the gym, if we introduce our body to some kind of resistance, we are introducing our body to something different. We're changing the equilibrium. And so your body has to adapt physically. So we need to learn to adapt emotionally and mentally as well, and strengthen ourselves to move forward so that we don't have to be stuck in the past and live in the past, and therefore not be able to focus on that which we set out to achieve for the future. These things damage our self-efficacy, our confidence in believing we can do something. damages our self-confidence then. I have confidence. I have failed many times, and I've decided to take those failures and use them as building blocks anyway, because it's failure and it's resistance that you choose to overcome that makes you stronger. And so that's what we're going to do. Our world has changed. We must adapt. And in the meantime, neuromuscularly activate. And so that's what this video is all about. So enjoy the workout, or enjoy the stretch out, if you will, the neuromuscular activation, the bread and butter. This is what I do. Stay motivated. Happy Friday. Get it in. Do your thing. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. There goes a bird just flying by my head. And enjoy your weekend.